Hey, from the Nikki. Hello, my fellow humans. Today I will talk about the Federal Reserve Bank, and I will deliver as much of an all cure to our financial crisis as I can. So how am I going to do this? I read an article today, so I will give you a brief introduction, and then I will take you on a journey. Come with me, do a little research, background, little time travel. It's going to be interesting. And third, I will deliver the cure. Well, I shall try to inspire you as much as I can so that you can find the cure yourself. It's within you. All right, let's start. There was an article in the Washington Post about the Federal Reserve Bank, in particular the chairman, Mr. I hope I pronounced this right, Bernanke, I'm sorry, I don't know, saying it's all bad. All right, this doesn't really lead anywhere. So what is he really saying? First off, if you want to have a little introduction about how economics are working, what the Federal Reserve Bank is and all that, I highly recommend to you to watch the second Zeitgeist movie, Addendum. It's free on the internet, and it explains in a populist way how the markets are working and what economics are all about, and it has brilliant ideas on how to solve this. It's very inspirational. Watch it. It's a good movie. So yeah, but from that is also the knowledge of a broader range of people, especially young people who have watched that and now go like, oh, we hate the Federal Reserve Bank. I'm not a hater. Not at all. I think we're all sitting in one boat, and so let's row in one direction. Have you ever been sitting in a boat and people are all rowing in different directions? It's not working. So don't hate the Federal Reserve Bank. Let's figure this out. Apparently the chairman, Mr. Bernanke, is kind of shouting out, this is where it's supposed to go, this is what I see. So, let's listen a little bit more closely to him. Go into the article. It's posted on my Facebook profile, but you can easily Google it and read up on that. He's a smart man. He went to Harvard and Princeton. He's well educated. Smart people say a lot of smart things, even if they don't know that they say smart things. It just happens naturally to them. That's how I see it. So what is he really saying? I've been reading through the article, and then he was talking about, what did he say? Monetary policy can be a powerful tool, but it's not a panacea. Panacea! New word! I didn't know that word. So I looked it up. What does it mean? It means all cure. An all cure to our economical crisis. And if you're talking about a cure, well, basically you're speaking about a disease. Let's look into that. So then, I wanted to know a little bit more about that very nice word. Where does it come from? From Greek. It's a Greek goddess named Bernanke. And she was supposed to have a potion that solves things, cures things on a broader spectrum. That's how the word is used, if you need more than just a little fix. You can look that up on Wikipedia, really easy. What is interesting is it's from Greek mythology, and we can learn a lot from Greek mythology. It's storytelling. It's interesting, So what I read up on, and it's a very small article, you can do that too, is that Panacea has 4 sisters, and also 5 sisters. No, there are 5 girls and 4 guys, sisters and brothers. And her sisters are the goddesses. Well, first herself, she's in charge of cures. Then her sisters are in charge of recuperation, disease prevention, hygienia, recovery, and natural beauty. That's the chicks. And the guys, they only talk about 2 of them on Wikipedia, is for diagnostics and surgery. So, gods, goddesses, deities. The cool part about that is they are representing archetypes. And like fairy tales, great stories. And so the Greeks decided to assign these archetypes to different genders. One's female and one's male. And as we all know, this world is male dominated. Let's put some female energy into this. Greeks were smart people. So the potion for the cure is supposed to be coming from a female. And if I asked myself, as a female, who is most certainly more capable of embodying a female archetype than a man is, what is that potion? Let me start here. The guys are in charge of diagnose and surgery. Diagnose, fine. I think that Bernanke, in his article, diagnoses the situation really well. He's speaking about recovery, growth, panacea, the depressed consumer. So the diagnosis is very clear. There is a disease here. And, he's figuring out where it is, kind of thing. And then they're trying to fix it as the guys. Surgeons, do cuts, cut it open, mend it back together, support, it's like a crutch, bailouts, a relief here and there for some. It's all not bad. The thing is, it's not a cure. Because what it does is it treats the symptoms. Now, essential for a cure is, if you ask me, Nikki, Panacea, that this potion is treating the causes, not the symptoms. So we got to go to the cause. It's really hard to figure out. Another goddess, hygiene, is for disease prevention. Well, disease already happened. Hygiene, cleaning up. So the girls got to clean up after the guys now. How are you supposed to prevent then if you're cleaning up after? Of course we need to clean up, but think about that. Men, you have all these goddesses in your house. If you make them a slave to clean up after you, just a little inspiration. Make the females goddesses, because we are. Anyway, so the cure is in the cause, and this is a whole system. We can see the economics as a body. We can see humanity is one body. And, people doing something here and there. It's got to be the whole thing. We got that in medicine already, If you only go for one thing, the other thing is not going to like it. So we have to address all. Holistic, so to say. What is the potion made of? If you ask me, I can tell you easily. It is made, the basic ingredient of it is love. And you can say, don't be such a hippie, Nikki. No, I can explain that to you. I said it in a different context. My definition of love that I go by is aloha, Hawaiian. It's the happily sharing, flowing life energy. So that is the potion. Let's do that. Let's happily share flowing life energy. All of us. What does it mean? Well, it can mean a lot of things. And I am actually here to encourage you to find out yourself. It means communicating. And Bernanke mentioned in his article, he would like to create greater predictability and clarity. That means clearly communicating with each other, all of us. Right now there are people sitting on Wall Street occupying it, and basically what is their message? Oh, we don't hear them, we don't hear them. As a body, their message is ow, ouch, ouch, ouch. That's their message. You know, your body does that when it's sick. It hurts here and there. You know, it might not have to do with the other, because there's a process in a disease, and it pops out here and it pops out there, and all of a sudden you get a zit, and then you know everything breaks down. But that needs to be addressed. So listen to these people. They say ouch mostly, and then they start hating or whatnot, or trying to come up with solutions. And intelligent people can figure out solutions, and I think they should. And the Federal Reserve Bank is part of that. So, communication is sharing. The next thing is relaxing. You know, if something is supposed to flow, it can flow way better in a relaxed organism. Right now there is so much fear and so much stress. You relieve things on one side and it's like, don't bail out the banks. Yeah, well, you know, that may be a good thing. I'm not a professional in these things. Not at all. But it needs to be relaxed everywhere. Because if it's only relaxed on one part, other part usually is exposed to way more stress. Like with a crutch, you know. You walk on a crutch, which is a necessary relief for something that's broken, but then your other foot starts hurting when you walk too long on that. And so you got to take care of that as well. What else comes into my mind? Here's the potion, by the way. I'll hand it right over to you. There you go. Got it? Did it work? Yeah, it worked, right? Well, you got the potion now. Now, that's a coincidence it says fertility on it. It's again a female principle. Listen to the girls, the females. You know, I understand guys are doing their best job, but there is an imbalance here, and it makes sense to listen to females. Not the ones who are pretending to be men. That's why I'm speaking here. Natural beauty. Right? No? Well, it didn't get any better than this so far. And basically, I actually already said all that I wanted to say, because, of course, it's about you. You thinking about things. You being inspired. And you trying to do the best as part of the whole. We're all connected. Let's row in one direction. In love. Happily sharing all we got. That's it. Of course, send me emails, all these things. If you have questions, if you have requests, if you have comments, and all that. And I shall address you soon shortly. Goodbye from the Nikki.